First, you need to get the ray gun Mark P. I think the others may work, but either way, there will be a link in the top right corner of your screen to my tutorial on how to get the ray gun. Once you got the ray gun, make sure that you start the main Easter egg quest, which means go to the corresponding portrait with the ray gun. Since I have the Mark P, it is the portrait by the elevator. Once you've opened up the portal to the other world, go to the table and pick up the vial. Now you need to fill up 3 different cups. The first one is at the winery. The second one is in the grand foyer on this seat, and the last one is at spawn on this stone seat. And every time you fill or interact with one, a disciple will spawn in that you need to kill. Once done, head back to the elevator and you will see around it 3 different numbers. Remember those numbers, and now head to the death perception perk machine, and there is a safe nearby. Interact with the safe and input the code. Once the safe is open, grab the talisman and head back into one of the portraits that you opened up, placing the sentinel artifact onto this podium. Once placed, it'll activate a mini boss fight. Go ahead and kill the mini boss. Once done, go back to the sentinel artifact and pick it up. Now head to the nursery and shoot this pile of clothes underneath the bed with the ray gun. Once done, head near the elemental pop work machine, and on this seat will be a book going purple. Shoot that with the ray gun and it will float up into the sky with a purple mist and objects floating around it. You want to make sure that you have a full auto weapon for this, as it is the easiest way to beat this, and shoot the things floating around the book. Once all objects have been shot, the book will stop in the air and you'll be able to damage it. I recommend switching over to the ray gun, as it is a one shot when you hit it direct on. Do that 2 times and the book will disappear. The next place that you need to go is at spawn, and there is a ball on this rock. Shoot it with the ray gun, and again it is the exact same concept. Shoot the objects floating around it a few times, the ball will stop mid-air. Shoot it with the ray gun and swap back to your full auto weapon once again until it disappears. And the final one is at the grand foyer. It is a picture frame on this table, and again the exact same concept, as this one is a little more difficult, as all these are technically on a time limit. This one has more stages that you need to go through, and the time limit is around the same for them all. So if you do fail, it is okay. You just have to go to the next round and it will respawn in the same spot. Just shoot it with the ray gun once again to activate it. Once you've destroyed it, you'll be able to tell a difference, as the mist will slowly fade out rather than the whole thing just fully disappearing instantly. And you're able to go back to the elevator, go down it, and a purple mist will be floating around in a circle. Shoot it with the ray gun and the Wunderwaffe will pop out of it. And there you go. That is how you get the Wunderwaffe in the most convoluted, out of the way possible way.
Everybody step back. This thing is fucking heavy.